Hi, it's Karen Capello, and today I want to talk to you about powerful questions to use in an enrollment conversation. And the reason I'm doing this video this week is I talked to a client earlier, and she had had some enrollment conversations, and she asked me this question: Karen, how do I know when to follow up? And I'm going to tell you that question. I'm going to tell you exactly what to ask so you'll know when to follow up. But first, there are a lot of other questions that you can ask that would make an enrollment conversation really powerful to determine if someone is actually a fit for coaching with you or not. So the first powerful question that I want to share with you is, what prompted you to talk to me now? There's something that's happened that has given this person a sense of somewhat of urgency to talk to you now. There's some challenge or problem that they're really feeling. And it's said that only 3% of people at any given time are ready to hire you. So when somebody comes into an enrollment conversation with you, you can take that as a sign that they are ready to get help with whatever they want to get help with. Okay, so the second powerful question you can ask in an enrollment conversation is, what have you already tried? So what have you already tried? When you ask them this question, you're going to find out a lot of information. First of all, you are going to find out what they've done. They've done this. If they're trying to lose weight, they've gone to their doctor, they've gotten on a certain eating plan, they've started their exercise, all of these things. But what they've already tried hasn't worked to their satisfaction, or they wouldn't be talking to you. So you're going to find out what they've already tried. You might find out that they've already tried coaching. And if they have, ask some questions about what happened with the coaching, what worked, what didn't, so that you can really find out. The other reason you want to ask this question is so that they can see that they've already tried a lot of things. They can see that they have been down this path many times before, and they really want to get this handled. So that's a very powerful question in an enrollment conversation. Third question in an enrollment conversation that's really powerful is our magic wand question. If you could wave a magic wand, how would you want this to be? So you can get their vision of what the result is that they're looking for. What is it that they really want? What's something that they would be so excited if the coaching could provide? And then you're going to see if you feel like you can help them and the coaching can help them get to that result. Next powerful question. What's the biggest obstacle you see to getting to your result? Now, you're going to ask them that question. They're going to tell you what they think the biggest obstacle is, which may or may not be true, but you're going to at least get an idea of their mindset, of what they think is holding them back. And they're going to get that clarity too of what they think is holding them back. So that's a really powerful question. Next question. What resources are you willing to commit to this in terms of time or money, right? So, or any other resources, but time. How much time are you willing to commit to your coaching per week? And see, if they say, well, I really don't have any time, maybe coaching is about bringing them time. How much money are they willing to commit? You'll find out if they have a budget for coaching and what that is, and if that works out for you. Which program would you like to put them in based upon the amount of money that they're willing to commit? So that's another really powerful question. Let's see. What do you think it's going to take for you to move forward? What do you think it's going to take for you to move forward? Like, see what they think. Again, it may or may not be the truth, because once you get into coaching, you may find out it's something totally different. And we do find that out. People come in for one reason, and there's something underlying that they really need to address. But find out what they think it's going to take for them to move forward. Okay, let's see. I've got a couple more powerful questions here. Once you have that conversation, if they're not ready to sign up for coaching right at that moment, then you want to ask this question. You want to ask them if you're not ready, if they need to talk to their spouse, or if they need to look at their budget, or whatever the reason is, when would you like me to follow up with you? So if you ask that question at the end of every single conversation you have, then you're going to know when to follow up, and you're not going to be thinking, is it a week? Is it 10 days? Am I nagging them? Is it too much? Is it too little? You're going to know exactly when to follow up if you ask them when they would like to be followed up with. And then you can say, would you like me to follow up with an email or a voicemail, or do you want to set a time to talk? Whatever is right for them, they're going to tell you, and this is going to work with their process. Now, there are also 2 more questions that you could ask in this enrollment conversation that are, I think, that will give you a lot more than simply getting a client. And one of those questions is, who else could I talk to that you know that needs some support in their life or business? So who else could I talk to? We used to do this in financial planning. You know, even if the person didn't hire us, we would still ask, who else could I talk to? And you know, they would give us names, and that would be really great. And sometimes when I ask, who else could I talk to, I say, you know, my intention is to enhance your reputation with anyone else that I talk to or work with. So that's a question, who else can I talk to? And the other question, if you like to speak, is what groups do you belong to that are looking for speakers? So who else can I talk to? What groups do you belong to that are looking for speakers? So even if the person doesn't move forward, you can get a speaking engagement, you can get other people to talk to. So these are a whole bunch of powerful questions that you can ask during an enrollment conversation. And there's so much more I could say. I could probably have more questions or tell you more tips for days and days and days. But for now, I'll close with these. If you want more tips like this or want to know more about enrollment conversations or questions, our Coaching Success Club is a great place to get those answers. We have Q&A calls every month, twice a month actually. And right now, the Coaching Success Club is not open, but you can get on the wait list at coachingsuccessclub.com, and you can be right there, first in line, when it opens up again. So this is Karen Capello wishing you lots of great success with ease and joy, and bye for now.